Good morning and welcome back. It is now 6:14 and we're going to get things kicked off on this Thursday morning with a couple of viewer photos. Now we've had a few nice celestial events here over the last couple of weeks. We have a full moon this morning and last night. We had the Northern Lights last week, and we've also been tracking out Comet Atlas here in our western skies at night. So it's been pretty busy outside of our area. And here's a look at your Hunter supermoon. This was sent in by Robert Copeland and Sadi Daisy. You can see the moon illuminating there on Lake Chickamauga. We also had another shot from Dayton. This was sent in by Dan Fletcher. Thank you, Dan, for sending that in. He's also one of our sky watchers up in Dayton. Here's a look at your temperatures. 33 in Blue Ridge, 36 in Dalton, 32 in Dayton, 32 in Cleveland. So some of you are waking up to frost this morning. I almost guarantee it. And look at Murphy now at 29 degrees. So definitely not feeling like mid-October. I would say these temperatures are closer to mid-December. But by this afternoon, we do rebound into the low to mid-60s. Going to be 61 in Blue Ridge, 62 in Athens, 59 in Altamont. So a little bit cooler along the Cumberland Plateau. But as we get into your afternoon, we are going to be about 10 degrees below normal. It's going to be unseasonably cool once again. Your high of around 64, average high in the mid-70s typically this time of the year. And here's a look at your satellite and radar. All is calm. We have high pressure sliding in. Barely going to be a cloud in the sky today. And taking a look at our Food City cam. The winds are light, so we're not dealing with a wind chill, and people are starting to get their day going. But, you know, things are looking calm weather-wise. It's just pretty cold out there, so make sure you grab that heavier jacket if you want as you're heading out the door, plus that warm cup of joe. Here's a look at those morning temperatures. As we get into your weekend, the jet stream kind of going to retreat to the north. And what happens when we see that this time of the year? Well, the cold air is going to get bottled up into Canada. So that's going to allow a nice warming trend to ensue here across the Tennessee Valley. 73 Saturday, 78 on Sunday, and then we'll be in the upper 70s to even lower 80s next week. So we are really going to see that weather whiplash as we move from this week to next week, as it is going to turn much warmer. A lot of red showing up on our temperature trend, and that typically means warmer than normal temperatures coming our way. That's exactly what we're going to see here over the next week, week and a half. Now, taking a look at your futurecast, not going to be a whole lot to show you here. High pressure building in. We are going to be nice and dry through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you have any plans outdoors, again, we're going to have low humidity, sunshine, and plenty of dry weather to come your way over the next week, week and a half. So if you have any outdoor plans scheduled, going apple picking or heading out to the pumpkin patch this weekend or anytime next week, we are staying dry. In fact, no measurable rain expected across the entire southeast for the foreseeable future. And we are still dealing with a drought here across parts of the Tennessee Valley. Of course, when Helene came through at the end of September, we picked up 4 to 7 inches of rain across our coverage area. Since then, we've barely had a drop, and we are seeing those moderate drought conditions from Athens to Chattanooga up along the Cumberland Plateau. Severe drought north of Dayton into parts of Ray and Meigs County, and the newest drought monitor will come out a little bit later today. So we'll take a look at that for our noon show, of course, with Hannah Sky. But here's a look at that almanac. Again, this month, we've only picked up 0.04 of an inch of rain. We're still running about an 8.5 inch departure for the year. So it has been pretty dry lately, and we're going to continue with that trend through the middle of the month. But we are still tracking a little bit of tropical mischief out there in the Atlantic. Of course, we had Helene, we had Milton, but now we have 2 areas of interest with a pretty low end chance of development. Only a 30% chance with this one moving into the Caribbean, and a 20% chance just off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. So not really expecting too much with this. Not going to impact our weather, but it's certainly worth noting. Here's a look at your forecast for today. 64, chill in the air. Going to have some sunny skies tonight. Going to drop back into the 40s. Some areas back into the 30s, especially outside of the city. And you can see those temperatures dropping overnight again very quickly. By the time we get into Friday morning, many of you will be waking up to the 30s once again. And as for your next 7 days, plenty of sunshine with a nice warming trend as we head into next week.
Pretty good.
I had a tickle in my throat the entire time, but I got through it.
That was well done.
Just then.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's Clay Smith powering through for us this morning on a chilly morning. Thank you, Clay.